Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what it is, man. We are back again, and it's time for the Tuesday banger. It's time for the Tuesday banger, y'all. That's a lock. It's time for the Tuesday banger, and I got one. I keep a banger at all times. But like I always say before I start these videos off, I have no problem delivering this content to everybody that's out there working hard, working a 9 to 5. Everybody that's out there with their own business, getting to that bag the legit way. I make sure y'all got something to watch in the morning times, and I promise y'all there's no problem on my end. I also have no problem making sure I'm warning y'all and telling y'all about how dangerous prison is. I only ask for one thing in the process, and that's for y'all to just stay out the way, man. That's it. It's a simple request, man. I don't want to see y'all go to a place you're going to be regretting that you in there, man. I don't want to see y'all have to lose your family and have them come into a courtroom to see you going to court with shackles. I don't want to have to see you getting on that phone, man, making collect calls to your family being worse, man. I'm trying to save you from all of these things by just basically telling you to stay out the way. Stop doing crime. Stop trying to beef with everybody that you think don't like you. Move away. Go get a job out of state, man. A lot of you dudes, y'all just want to do crime just to do crime because it looks cool, man. It's starting to look crazy, man. Because when you get into these facilities like jail, man, you be regretting every second of it, man. All I can do is just tell y'all and show y'all about how dangerous it is in there, man. It's up to y'all if y'all gonna believe it or not and take my word for it, man. So at the end of the day, it's up to y'all to stay out the way, man. Period. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's a Tuesday banger game. So what I need y'all to do with this one. Like, share, subscribe, so y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. It's time for business. It's time for business, y'all. And the story I got for y'all today is called He Was Calling the Shots. Part 1. Crazy story, crazy situation, but we are aware, people. We are in penitentiary, man. Crazy things happen all the time. And I'm telling y'all, man, it's a lot of stuff that I done seen and witnessed in there, man. I'm letting y'all know. They got people in there, man, that kind of like feed off manipulating the young dudes, man. Not on no predator stuff, but just kind of getting them to do whatever they want them to do, man. Like, and I never really liked those type of guys because y'all know I came in the system young, man. I seen dudes try to do that to me, and it don't work because I'm my own man. Everybody that's in penitentiary, you are up to age, man. You are an adult, man. So at the end of the day, man, don't let nobody treat you like a kid, like they can tell you what to do, but you have guys in there that'll feed off a weak dude, and just because they can do things for them, they'll have them moving how they want, man. I never liked those type of guys, man. So with that being said, though, we on Lawrenceville for this, y'all. We on Lawrenceville. And I can remember being in 30 building, man. And this was around the time kind of like I was going through roommates. I had a lot of roommates. I ain't even gonna lie, at Lawrenceville when I first got there. Because when I first got there, my roommate dipped. So I ended up getting the bottom bunk, and I just was in there going through roommates. Seemed like everybody that came in there wasn't the right roommate, so I finally got a good roommate. But before I finally got a good roommate, just the path of meeting different dudes was crazy. So I ain't even gonna lie. They ended up moving this one dude in there that was from Richmond. He was from the 804. And we're gonna call this dude Lil Rico, man. But Lil Rico was from the 804. So like when he first moved in, I know for a fact, like he could tell that I wasn't from the 804. So when he first moved in, it was kind of like, you know, he was, you know, like it wasn't like he was on his, like wasn't on point or he was scared or nothing like that. He come in the room, he looked at me, he saw. I ain't say nothing because the police was right there. I'm looking at him like, yo, I'm not coming off this bottom bunk, so I don't care what the police say. Because I had just went through something with somebody trying to get the bottom bunk and all of that. So I'm looking at the dude, Lil Rico, like I'm not coming off this bottom bunk. So like I'm just standing there waiting for the police to leave. Police let him come in, he put his stuff on the jump, boom. She like, all right, she closed the door because we was locked down when he came. So she closed the door, boom. When she closed the door, I was like, what's up, bro? Weezy, man. He was like, oh, what's up, show up. When he said that, I already knew he was from Richmond off the top. Now, I'm not one of those prejudiced dudes, or I'm not one of those dudes that kind of like can't bear with somebody from Richmond. I've been in the cell once or twice on sustenance with somebody from Richmond, but at the same time though, like, you know, it's a lot of people up there that still live the geographical life. Me personally, I just want you to have your own stuff. I don't want you to be trifling. I want you to be somebody that's gonna clean this cell. I want you to be somebody that's gonna take a shower almost every day, if not every other day, man. Like, I don't want a stinky dude in the cell. So it's not a lot I require. So when bro came in, I definitely seen that when he took out his out the cot, he took his boxes out, he had a TV, all of that. He had a 13-inch TV. So him having a 13-inch TV told me that maybe he was coming from another part of Lawrenceville. Like, I was thinking he was a new intake and stuff, but I seen all this stuff. I knew he was coming from another part of Lawrenceville. So Lil Rico was like I don't know why, like, for real, he had a name like Lil something, but we called him Lil Rico. But like, I don't know why he had the Lil back in his name, because he was kind of like, not really, he was a little bigger than me, pause, like chubby wise. Like, he kind of a little about my height, a little taller, but still he was like a little chubby dude though. So like, he come in, he see me, he was like, yeah, what's up, Shaw? Like, what's up, man? He was like, yeah. He was like, any dudes in here from the city, Shaw? I'm like, I thought that was a trick question. I'm like, yeah, bro, there's a lot of Richmond dudes in here. So I started naming dudes. He was like, oh, I think I know. So he get his stuff right. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, look, I just got moved from 80 building. He was like, they was trying to take me to the hole. He was like, but they locked his roommate up. And he was like, the lady talking about she didn't want us in the building no more. So he was like, they emergency moved us. And he was just running out everything. Kind of that happened when he was in 80 building. So I basically gave him the rundown about what's going on over here in 30 building. So I tell him about everything was good, When the doors popped, I came out, I started moving around. I lost track of Lil Rico. So when I looked up, I seen Lil Rico talking to this other dude. He was talking to this other dude, looked like he was about his age, from Richmond. I seen him talking to a dude that was in our pod. He slept on the bottom tier over this side. So I seen him talking to him. So I ain't saying nothing about it, man. You know what I mean? So like, for real, like, everybody pull up on me as soon as I came out. I was like, oh, Weezy, who that? And I was telling like, yo, we from the op. You know what I mean? They like, okay. I'm like, yeah. They was like, what's his name? I'm like, Lil Rico. Okay, I was like, yeah, he came from 80 building, such and such, whatever. So I'm telling my guys about it. So everything just went normal. You know what I mean? Like, he was out there moving around. He wasn't somebody that was new to a prison. So he wasn't like looking around like he was green. No, he was getting with the people he knew, just like everybody do, man. So after he finished talking to his homeboy, I looked up and I seen him and his homeboy sitting at the table with this dude that was in the block, man. We're going to call him Rock, man. Now, Rock was from Richmond too. Now, Rock was the type of dude, kind of like skinny, cut up kind of dude, always working out in the pod. He kept himself in shape. He was definitely older than us at this moment, but he kept himself in shape as far as working out, his endurance, making sure he getting to that money out on a pull-up bar every day when it was wrecked. Like, he was one of those type of guys, but like, still though, like, he gave off the type of impressions that I saw when I moved in the pod, because he was in the pod before I got in 30 building, but when I moved in the pod, RIP to Hot Rod and Jai Rock with him. So Hot Rod kind of introduced me to the dude Rock, but we still never really, you know what I mean? I think, Hot Rod mingled with everybody. Like, everybody had liked him. Everybody used to rock with him because he was a psycho and it was best to be on his good side. So he introduced me to a lot of the dudes that was in 30 building before he peeled. So I knew Rock from there. But Rock was more like an aggressive kind of guy. He was more like serious, aggressive, like might scream on the wrong dude from the R. It don't matter if you from the R or what, but he made sure that he just was serious at all times. And I kind of seen that was his character every day, and I respected it. But at the end of the day, like, I don't like being around a crazy loud dude like that. Like, he just crazy loud. Now, the dude that my roommate was talking to, that's sitting at the table with him and Rock, like, he was the one that always was with bro anyway. He used to always be with the dude Rock all the time anyway before my roommate moved in. So now it's all three of them at the table. So as they sitting at the table, like, you hear Rock was like, where you from again? Where? He was like, man, hold on. Rock ran to the phone. Rock ran, got on the phone. Rock came back off the phone. My word, Rock hopped on the phone. He didn't stay on the phone that long. He went and hopped on the wall phone. He get on the phone. So I'm just watching the jump because I sleep, like, me and bro said, they just moved in. We sleep this when I'm on the bottom tier. So I'm like, I can come out and the end of the staircase is right there. So I used to always come put my foot on the joint and be right there. Or sometimes I might just sit on the joint. I'll sit on the steps. That used to be my little spot. So I'm watching him like how, like, they was at the table right there. So he snapped and he run off to the phone. So I'm lucky. He get off the phone. He come back to the table. He like, man, Shawty, man. He was like, man, look, man, I ain't know you were my people, Shawty, man. He docked them up like they were family, y'all, so boom. So I'm like, man, he must be related. That's what I was thinking. I was like, he got to be related. So he dappled him up, he talked. He went to his cell. Rock slept in the back part next to the there's two cells next to the handicap, then there's a shower, then there's two more cells, then there's the handicap again. But he slept into the second one next to the handicap. So it was like the second cell on the back wall, the one that's next to the shower, he slept in that cell. So with this door open in the pod, you can look right into his room. He had one of those rooms, like, it was just a straight up look right there. So he ran into his cell, which wasn't far from the table, and he came back out and he had like some stuff that he was giving my roommate. Now my roommate came in there with stuff, but he didn't have a lot of exclusive items. Like, you know, I don't know if he missed commissary. I don't know what it was, but the dude Rock went and got him some food or whatever the case. Some food, he looked out for him. So they was out there chilling. So I guess they was getting stuff together ready to make a meal. So as they about to make the meal, I don't know what had happened with the other dude that be with Rock. But Rock straight screamed on the dude. Now I knew kind of like Rock was the like aggressive, especially when it comes to people from Richmond. Like he was a major aggressive, like, because he really didn't deal with a lot of other dudes except from Richmond. So he was a majorly aggressive to those dudes sometime, man. Like, I don't know what it used to be, but they at the table crunching up soups, about to get ready to make a meal, man. The dude Rock was like, man, give me that, man. He took like for real, dude had the bag with soups in it. He put like 3 soups in it. He put some beans in it. Then he was just about to get ready to cut the pickle up, man. He was like, man, give me the bag, man. He was like, man, give me the bag, Shawty. What you doing? You wash your hands, Shawty. Dude was like, man, I washed my hands early. He was like, nah, Shawty, here. He had some we could order the little baby dishwasher liquids to clean our bowls with because we had a sink in the pod. We could order those. Rock was like, no, Shawty here. Dude was like, it was the little baby dishwasher liquid, the little green joint. He was like, man, go wash your hands, Shawty. He screamed on in front of the whole part. Everybody was looking like, oh, Rock, man. So my celly looking like, you know what I mean? He looking all crazy. So I ain't say nothing about that. So they made their meal. Dude went and washed his hands. They made their meal, and that was that. So it was time for lockdown. My roommate come in the cell. So my roommate come in the cell, you know what I mean? My roommate, like, he looked like something on his mind, you know what I mean? He looked like something on his mind. Now, what he got to learn about me is that I definitely mess with that Lala due to lockdown, you know what I mean? So like I know that's something that he would have to learn, you know what I mean? Because he came in through a lockdown. I didn't mess with the Lala early, but on this evening lockdown right here, I'm definitely about to mess with the Lala. So when the door's locked, I was like, man, I start getting my tools right, boom, wrapping the paper, sheet paper game. You know what I mean? Rolling up. So I look up. He was like, I was like, oh, you mess with the Lala? He was like, yeah. Sometimes. I was like, you trying to hit? He was like, yeah. I was like, all right. I was like, what's up wrong with you though? He was like, hey, dude, man, the dude Rock. I'm like, yeah. He was like, man, dude be trying to be horsing my homeboy. He was like, I was in the jail with dude. He was talking about the other dude that's in the block. He was like, he be trying to horse my homeboy. Like, why he be, you know what I mean? He been acting like that in here. I'm like, man, I know he don't play about when dudes disrespect him, you know what I mean? I said, usually, from what I saw, he taking a lot of his frustration out on a lot of dudes from y'all city, you know what I mean? I ain't saying like he's scared of anybody else. I'm just saying that like when it comes to y'all, like dude be super aggressive game, y'all, so boo. And I just was telling him the truth because it was like the dude Rock is extra aggressive when it comes to his own people. So like, that's what I told myself. He was like, for real, I mess with him though, Sean. He was like, but like if he ain't got no money's playing, like you can't be telling me what to do. You ain't got no money playing. I'm like, yeah, he really like sometimes I was like he would have his hand in the stuff sometimes. Like, I ain't throw Rock under the bus like he was a nobody or peon. I was like, no, Rock be doing this thing sometime, man. You know what I mean? He was like, man, I know. He was like, but he came back and told me when he got off the phone that we was related. He was like, for real, we related through marriage. I was like, oh, so I thought y'all was like first cousins or something. The way he was like, no. He said his people's married to my people's, and that's just how we related. So I'm like, man, I thought you like leave it up to Rock. I thought y'all were first cousins. That's my word. He like, oh man. He was like, but still though, like I rock with him though. He was like, nah, but still everything still love. I'm just like, I ain't used to the dude being that aggressive. Like, if you trying to make dudes rock and move around, he was like, you trying to make dudes move around how you want, you can at least be trying to get to some money. I was like, man, look, give him some time. He be getting his hand in the stuff, man. So he was like, yeah, I'll just, you know what I mean? He was like, don't tell him. I said, nah, bro, I don't talk to him like that, bro. Like, I wanted to say, I ain't from the shawty. That's what I wanted to say, but I'm like, nah, bro, I don't talk to him like that, man. You good, bro. Like, he was like, roll the jump. We messed with the la-la, and it was time for us to come back out, y'all. So boom, all the doors open up. They pop all the doors. I step out. I'm on a bottom tier game. As soon as I step out, I look. I see the dude Rock coming straight towards our room. He like, Rock used to walk like this too. He was one of them skinny, cut up dudes. You know what I mean? He walk. He got a white beat on. He like, I see him like, I get out the way. He like, oh, pop, sure. He was like, hey, Lil Rico. Hey, oh, y'all. He smoked. I guess he smoked the lala. He was like, oh, hey, y'all mess with the lala shawty. That's why I'm about to come at you. What you want to do? Like, hey, look, come to my cell. My celly was like, all right, my celly did. You know what I mean? I looked up. I seen my celly go in his cell. They was in the cell for a minute. I ain't gonna lie. They stayed in there all the way up till it was almost standby for dinner. So they stay in that joint. They come back out. My celly come back out looking Chinese game. You hear me? That man come out looking like a Guyanese guy. He be like, hey man, eyes was done. I'm looking at him like, yo, bro, I'm super stoned. So it was him, his other homeboy that he be with, and the dude Rock. You know what I mean? So Rock, all of them come out lit. They all lit it. You know what I mean? So it's y'all crazy. So I don't know what that happened. I don't know what that happened because I didn't know that Rock had Lala. I didn't know this yet because I had Lala. Not a lot of Lala. I had a few Feezies. So I didn't know Rock had Lala. Like, not a lot. He didn't have a ton of Lala, but they still had a decent amount. So as soon as my roommate come out of the cell, my roommate go to the room. So when they said stand by for dinner, that's when I shot to my cell. I get to my cell, I walk in the joint, I see my son. I'm like, he was like, yo, Shawty, no, bro got some la too. I was like, for real? He was like, yeah, it's some different la too. I'm like, what's up, man? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna bring some in, lockdown. I'm like, all right, that's a bet. He like, yeah, I'm about to go to dinner. He was like, look, let dudes know I got Feezies too. I was like, oh, wow, that's what's up. I was like, you got them, Joe? He was like, yeah, you know, bro. You know what I mean? Bro put me in the game. I was just saying in my head, I wanted to be like, yo, you just talking bad about bro. I told you give bro a chance, y'all. So boom. All he had to do was just be patient, and look what happened. I put him in a position to make a couple dollars, man, because everybody needs to make a couple dollars from time to time. Even if you got a little help from the family, it still makes sense if you can, man. You got to make a couple dollars in prison. You have to, because you're going to freak around and have nothing. You like to eat. You don't want to starve. You got to know how to make a couple dollars in there, man. So I was happy to see that my roommate was like on some hustle game. Like I like to see dudes winning. Like I went in there like, man, he got it now. He from Richmond, and no, bro said he gonna light up at lockdown time. I'm cool with that game, yo. So boom, I ain't got no problem with that. Like, show love back. I'ma always show love. I'ma always roll up in the cell. I'ma always have a la. I'ma keep my hand into something. Pause. I don't even want to see how much la y'all got. I'm about to do business with y'all. I'm about to see what's good with that. So we go to dinner. So I was like, I'm gonna holler at bro when we lock down. Let me see how this jump. Let me see what's going on. I'm gonna catch him and see what's going on. I might gotta holler at Rock, but yet still, I'ma still see what's going on. We go to dinner. When I go to dinner, I see him over there. He over there with all my celly. He over there with all the Richmond niggas. All of them. They were Richmond deep. They over there bitch deep as a bitch. He over there jump. I see him under the table game. I see dudes bringing stuff. I see him putting stuff in his jacket. I see bro slanging and banging. Bro getting to that bag, and I like that though. But I like that. And I love what he's doing. I ain't even gonna lie. Because getting to the money is a good thing. Getting to the money is a good thing. I looked up. I seen Rock. Rock was sitting at another table with some other niggas, and Rock was over there like this. Rock that looked like the black dude from Drumline, y'all. So boom, I was like, Rock calling the shots like this. He was like, he was doing all type of hand gestures. I see my celly like, my celly in the child hall trapping. That's my word. So I'm like, it's crazy. That's what's up though. We leave there. As soon as we come out from the child hall, I was looking for my celly. He wanted to sell. Like, he ain't back yet. I was about to even go look inside bro's cell, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna look in his cell. But when I looked up, the slider door was open. I seen a bunch of dudes out in the solid point. And I seen Rock coming back in like, hey, look, man. Hey, yeah, like, it's whatever though, Shawty. Like, yeah, Shawty, like, y'all don't, what you think, Shawty? Y'all be having y'all stuff, Shawty. Like, I don't say nothing about y'all stuff, Shawty. Like, y'all be having y'all stuff. So I'm trying to figure out, like, this is a loud argument going on in the hallway. I hear Rock voice. I see my celly back. I don't see the other boy that be with them because there's always three of them. I don't see him, but I just see my celly back. I told you my celly kind of a big young boy. You know what I mean? So even though Rock a little cut up dude, like my celly kind of a big young boy. So he's standing there like he holding Rock down. So Rock like, yeah, like Shawty, like y'all had y'all stuff. And what y'all gotta understand what Rock talking about, like, it's so many people in there. Like Richmond is big, man. I'm not even gonna lie. So it's a lot of people in prison from Richmond. It's the biggest state in Virginia almost, man. I want to say, man. Like I could be wrong, but it's the capital. So it's a lot of people from Richmond in the prison. At the end of the day, man, everybody's in there trying to get some money. A lot of people from all over different blocks, all different places. Everybody's trying to get money on Lawrenceville. That's just how it go. Now, when everybody else get their stuff, it's up to you how you carry it when you get your stuff. Me personally, when I get my stuff, I carry the next person to how he carry me. If you're someone in the block that was playing past me the whole time, a dude like me that mess with the la, spend money with the la, be having a la, if I come up to you and be like, yo, bro, you be like, I ain't got nothing, Weezy. If you spend me, it's war. Now, that goes for anybody. That's just how I go in penitentiary. So, like, The war game is major in there. That's why I'm breaking this down to y'all, because this is how Rock is probably looking at it, like it's war, even with his city. Now, the only reason I knew that these were people from his city is because I heard him say, well, y'all be having y'all, shorty. Like, and for real, he wouldn't be saying that to like no average other guy, because I don't have Rock going outside of his place to probably do business. I don't think. But at the end of the day, that's what I was thinking. Like, yo, these some dudes from Richmond he talking to. So a lady was like, y'all clear the hallway. They job was like all in front of the CO with this. So Rock was like, this whatever though, shorty. Like, bro, I don't gotta sell y'all nothing, shorty. And my little homeboy ain't gotta sell y'all nothing, shorty. Like, y'all get y'all stuff. Y'all do what y'all want to do, shorty. Y'all do what y'all want to do. I ain't got nothing to do. I get mines. Y'all can't tell me what I'm gonna do, shorty. So he just snapped. Lady was like, go inside. So she finally go inside. They close the door. Boom. So when they close the door, they still was by the door. I see it's all three of them now. They all by the door. And you still see Rock just going in. So Rock left there. Rock was like, I got a trick for that. Rock dipped off, went to his cell. He started walking fast. This is my word. I looked up. Rock was going to his cell like this. He was like, I said, man, Rock moving like that for man. He was like, he got this cell. He went in that joint. My roommate turned around like, I don't care, Sean. Like, he was pumped up too. He was like, I don't care. He talking to his homeboy. I don't care. Rock said, hey, little Rick, y'all come here. Before we lock down, come here. This word, they went there and said, close the door. Boom. They threw the cut up. So I don't know what they doing. So a lady come in and say, lockdown time. It's lockdown time. Everybody locked down. Time for lockdown. Everybody, last minute, everything. Soup game, hot water game, get some soup game. Everybody doing everything at the last minute. People in the shower, everybody running around. After she locked everybody down, I ain't even say nothing, bro. Bro came in the cell. I looked extra serious. Bro came in the cell and hopped straight on the top bunk game. I was shocked because I'm like, it's crazy. Like, you know, bro knows it's about to be count time. So I thought maybe, you know, he'll sit down like on the box like he always do. He won't have to get back down. So I ain't say nothing, but he hopped straight on the top bunk. I see him. He just looked like he was in deep thought. His TV playing. But he looking at a magazine. He like, so I waited, lady do around. She checked our door. Boom. See everybody locked down. So when she passed by, I was like, yo, bro, what's up? I was like, what that shit hitting on though? He was like, oh, it's good though, it's good. I was like, bro, what the fuck y'all got going on, man? He was like, no, shorty, it's a dude over in 31 pod, man, from the city. And he trying to get something until he get right this weekend. He said he wanted to get like 5 spoons until the weekend. He was trying to get me to do it. I told him he had to holler at Rock. Rock came back and told me he on a no-go list, y'all. I'm like, for real? He was like, Rock was like, he just had the tobacco, ain't do nothing for him. So I'm like, man, that's crazy. Like I told y'all, dudes be serious with the war game. So I was like, man, that's wild. He was like, but nah, that ain't the crazy thing. He was like, man, I was trying to chill out, Weezy, man. I was trying to chill. You see, I'm trying to get me a couple dollars now. I ain't trying to do nothing, Charlotte, just chill. But guess what I gotta do at the count? I'm like, what? Rock said, dude, coming over here at the count, I gotta beat dude ass. I'm like, for real? He was like, look, you think I can use the cell? Because Rock said he ain't trying to have it happen in his cell. I was like, can you use the cell? I was like, yo, bro, listen, real rap, bro? No. I was like, man, ain't nobody fighting in here, bro. I said, man, look, we got stuff going on in here too. I said, ain't no fighting in this junk. Even though I wasn't on the top tier, I was on the bottom tier. It was normal. I didn't mean to clap him like that, but he hasn't even been in the cell with me a couple days. For real, for real. You already talking about fighting in the cell? No, this is still my cell, bro, to proving that you know how to bid the way I like to have people in my cell that's bidding. Or he can get the boot. And that goes for anybody. It don't matter where you from, but you gotta reach the criteria of what I'm looking for if you want to be in the cell game, y'all. So boom. So no, you can't fight in here. And I clapped him. I said, nah, bro, this ain't a good place to fight at. I said, nah, y'all should go to Rock joint or go to your other homeboy joint and sleep upstairs. I said, either way, this isn't a good place to fight. He was like, either way, it's gonna be over with quick. I'm telling you. He said, look, he showed me his hand. Young boy had a big ass fist. He was like, look, I got a one hit quitter, Shaw. He was like, look, ask anybody in the jail, Shaw. Goddamn, they put their hands on me, Shaw. Goddamn, I'll knock their whole face off, Shaw. I don't play no games like my shit stings, Shaw. I'm like, man, go ahead with that shit, man. He was like, look, I'm telling you, watch. I'm like, man, your ass crazy. You really gonna run with dude for Rock? He was like, it ain't about for Rock. It's about dudes gotta respect what's going on. And I that's my fam. Like, it was crazy hearing them talk like this all together. We rolling, and then Rock just, you know what I mean? Kind of like, you know, like he just wasn't really happy with Rock not too long ago. But nevertheless, I'm letting them do it. So they count cleared. As soon as count was cleared, they start calling program, man. So this around the summertime, so we got night rec. So as soon as they got that together, my word, man, the dude from Richmond came over to the pod. Now the dude from Richmond was kind of like my roommate hype. but not as big, you know what I mean? But he didn't look like he was no slouch either, so he went to Rock cell first. So when he came to Rock cell, Rock was like, man, get away from my cell. He was like, if you want beef, fight my little homie. Yeah, I'm gonna let my little homie, I'm gonna put my little homie on you. Yeah, Lil Rico. Lil Rico came out the cell. I looked at Lil Rico. Lil Rico had his t-shirt pulled up. He was like, I ain't never see his little fat arms. He had his paws. He had his t-shirt pulled up like this. Lil Rico was like, Rico had looked like a maniac, y'all. So boom. It was crazy. But Rico was ready. Rico was ready, man. I promise you. I'm like, oh, look at this. I'm like, it's crazy. So I'm looking like, no, I don't see him fighting the cell. So Rico was like, Lil Rico was like, let's go upstairs. This girl dude was like, man, y'all, this what y'all call me over here for? All right, it's whatever. Hold me down, shorty. So he came over there with another dude. Word. He go upstairs first. So he go inside. The dude from Richmond was already standing upstairs by the sailor. So the dude went upstairs first. All right. Dude go upstairs. I promise you, I looked up. I see my roommate going up the steps like this. He got up those steps fast. I was like, he got up the top. He was like, Rock was like, I'm coming. All right, hold on. Rock went back in the cell. Rock came out. He was putting his shoes on. He was like, he get up the steps. He was like, all right. They went in the cell. I promise you. All you heard when the door closed, I was like, what the fuck? I heard that noise, I promise you, that was like, I was like, all you see is my roommate come out, my roommate was like, I told him, Shawty. You know how your adrenaline be going crazy after you fight. He came out and said, I told him, Shawty. Rock grabbed him, Rock grabbed him like this in his head. Rock was like, Rock was pumping him up like he was a pit bull. Rock was like, get him. Go downstairs. He was like, yo, get this nigga the fuck out of here, Sean. Get him out of here. I said, he come down the steps. He was like, he walked up to me. He was like, hey, Weezy, what I tell you, Sean? What I tell you? I was like, God damn, bro, it's a freaking animal, man. I looked up. I seen Rock coming out. I said, Rock was like, man, excuse me, Weezy. He walked in. He was like, hey, nigga. Yeah, nigga, when I say bite, nigga, you bite. You bite, Sean. When I say bite, nigga, bite a nigga, Sean. Yeah. He looked at me like, my word, when he looked at me, I'm just looking at him like, yeah, this nigga definitely calling the shots, y'all. He's definitely calling the goddamn shots.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for